Heyo everybody, Haku here with this week's read-through video, and I'm going to be trying to do it all in one go, so I don't split it up like I did last week, or I think the week before as well. I'm going to be trying to read all 4 chapters in one go. I have a bit of time here, so hopefully I'll be able to. But I'm recording this Thursday. I got some exams today. I got an exam tomorrow, and I plan to post this on Saturday when I'm going out with family that day. So I have no idea. Hopefully this will be up Saturday, but I got a busy 3 days ahead of me, it seems. But yeah, so if this is up Sunday, then sorry it's a day late. Let's go ahead and start reading, though. We left off, I think we were about to start the finals. They were about to announce the final matchups or something like that. Or maybe we were going into the semifinals. I don't totally remember, but let's see. Where are we at here? We're at chapter 42, and now the finals is the title. And we're going to be doing 42, 43, 44, and 45 today. And that should get us through the end of this arc, I believe. So, got some interesting stuff to do. And let's go. The cover of chapter 42. Hello, suited up girls become heroines. Yo, freaking, waifus collection. Let's see who is best waifu. I may have to edit that out because I just friggin' punched the mic. But I love how Uraraka's shoes are like horseshoes. Like, it's very odd. Best girl. Yaoyorozu, I would still say, but Mina's up there, and I like Jiro as well. I mean, I like Tsuyu and Uraraka, but they're not as much waifu to me. Okay, here we go. That shit's pissing me off. And now we see Katsuki going in against Tokiyami. Second round of the semifinals, Katsuki versus Tokiyami. You savage, says Tokiyami. Bakugo versus Tokiyami. Bakugo's onslaught can't be stopped. Tokiyami advanced through the unmatched close-range power of his quirk to this point, but this time he's being driven completely on the defensive. Not a single opening. Tokiyami, what are you doing? You went all out against us earlier, says Mina. I wonder why, says Yaoyorozu. And we see the two of them, and it says the gallery of people summarily defeated by Tokiyami. He can't attack with all that light from the explosions. He's completely countered, says Uraraka. If Kacchan hadn't heard about his weakness earlier, he would have had a chance. Yeah, by the way, you look a lot better than I expected. Those injuries, says Uraraka. Says Katsuki, running in for another attack, it would seem. I underestimated him, thinks Tokiyami. I don't even have time to replenish Dark Shadow's energy. If its power runs out, it's over. No more. Trying to wear me out. He's getting more clever in his... And then he goes in for another attack. Grab him, Dark Shadow. And then he misses the grab. Katsuki goes over top and is behind Tokiyami. He got behind him. Stun grenade, he says, clapping his hands together for an explosion behind him. There's too much smoke. What's happening? You knew, didn't you? It's your bad for telling people, dumbass. Well, this wasn't a fair matchup, so I feel for you, says Katsuki. And he has Tokiyami pinned to the ground. Checkmate. Man, I give up, says Tokiyami. Tokiyami-kun surrenders, Bakugo-kun wins. And so, that means Todoroki and Bakugo will face off in the finals. Come on, Katsuki, kick his ass. That's gotta be frustrating for Tokiyami-kun, says Uraraka. I thought Tokiyami would advance. I didn't think he could be beaten either, says Hantosera and Kaminari. Light is his weakness? I get it. Bakugo likes to aim at those kinds of spots, says Eiichiro. You sure chose the right person to pick a fight with, says the one cute chick from 1B patting, what was his name? Nonoma on the head? Monoma? He just got a lucky quirk matchup, that's all. It ended up being a Class A showcase after all, damn it, says Tetsu. Regardless of the outcome, this year's recruits are all really good. Draft picks are going to be exciting. I wonder how their match will turn out, says Izuku. Let's watch closely for our revenge later, says Ida. Yeah. And then the other two are nodding. Wow, what the heck is that? It's my phone. Your phone? Phew. Mom, he says. Hello, Mom. I lost my match. I was too careless. Stop that. That's not what I'm calling about. Sorry. Now, Tenya, please stay calm and listen to me. Tensei, your big brother. There was a villain, and... You bastards just don't get it. And we see the guy from last time with the... Looks like he has 2 combat knives, a katana. Really freaky looking dude. So his brother died, I guess? Veiled in vanity and hypocrisy. Ha, your society is twisted, distorted. You want to call yourselves heroes? I will make you face reality. I've been looking for you, Hero Slayer. Or should I say, Stain. And then he pulls the katana. Hold your blade. We share similar interests. I had been wanting to meet someone of your notoriety. And that's the shadow dude. What was his name? I don't even remember his name. Black Smoke or something like that? I don't even remember his name. Would you grace me with a moment of your time? And then we see, is that Shigaraki? I have no clue. And then we're going to, back to the, actual place. The actual competition. Fighters Waiting Room 2. They're your powers and only yours. Until I fought him, I hadn't thought about it before. I didn't want to. Mother, I'm... And then we see Bakugo kicking the door. Huh? What are you doing here? Waiting room? Ah, this is too... Well, shit. And then, oh my gosh, Todoroki just looks at him and then looks back. Annoyed. Yeah, sure, I was the one that got the wrong room, but come on now. What's that what kind of attitude is that towards a fellow finalist? I'm talking to you, you half-and-half bastard, he says, punching the table, causing an explosion. That's something Midoriya also yelled at me for. That guy seems compelled to drag people's problems out of them and blow them right open. Man. You're his childhood friend, right? Has Midoriya always been like this? You look like you wanted to be saved, he thinks back. Are you okay? Can you stand? Do I look like I give a shit about a nerd like him, says Katsuki, kicking over the table. I don't care about his yammering, or your problems at home, or your feelings. None of that matters. Just come at me with everything you got. I'll make that rump bow before me when I'm at the top. We reach the finale at last. The top students among UA's freshman class will be decided right here. Our final match, Todoroki versus Bakugo. After this, starts now. I'm gonna be the best. Filled with ambition, he reaches for the top. Oh, hold on. Next one's not loading very quickly. Okay, let's see what we got. So, yeah, this was a good chapter. I liked this. I like this a lot. Assuming Ida's brother may or may not be dead before we even get to meet him, and that the Stain dude killed him, the dude with the sword, it's a pretty... I don't know, his design, it's weird. It reminds me of like an 80s gross-out kind of villain, like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kind of villain. This is a very, very odd design. Not that I dislike it. It's just very different, which is a good thing. I like the designs in Boku no Hero Academia a lot. Even though I've only been reading for like 40 chapters, I love the designs. And here we go, page 43, chapter 1. It's finally the last battle, the best of UA Class 1. The determined man who was defeated by Izuku versus the man who won, or who beat Izuku, I guess, and began to lose himself. Yo, this English is horrible. I don't know what translation this is, but this English, I'm already warning you guys as I read through this. This English is horrible. What it says legitimately, without me changing it to make sense, was the determined man who was defeated by Izuku versus the man who won Izuku and began to lost himself. So, yeah, I can already tell from that sentence that this may be a rough chapter. Will be decided right here. The finals. Todoroki versus Bakugo. Ready. Start. Then we see a huge explosion of ice and explosion, it would seem. An ultimate was used from the start. Looks like he didn't want to fight Bakugo in the long run. The champion will be victorious in just a short while. It's not as powerful as during the fight with Sero, thinks Izuku. While I dodged his attack, I'll be prepared for the next one. What the heck? What the heck? Hold on. Why was Izuku saying this? While I dodge his attack, I'll be prepared for the next one. Whatever. Then we see Bakugo just blowing through the ice. By using a defensive explosion to create an ice block and sneaking around by digging around the ice. What a peculiar trick. Because of his strong personality, his attacks. We are all nothing but show. Oh my god, this, I don't even know if I can really read this. What's the point of even translating? Like, why take a translating job or like do a translation if it's not even like comprehensible English? But I'll make the most of this, guys. And he grabs them. He dodged the attack from the left and grabbed Todoroki. He's good, says Izuku. Don't look down on me, you little maggot, says Katsuki, going for the throw. Then seems like Todoroki uses ice to stop his fall a bit. He used a wall of ice to prevent himself from falling out of the arena. This battle is getting interesting. And then Katsuki goes in again. Then Todoroki dodges and grabs his arm, it looks like. Use it, says Endeavor. And then looks like he throws him rather than deciding to use his flame power. Is my power not enough for you to use it yet, says Katsuki. He purposefully caught the left side of Todoroki and grasped the timing of his explosions. Bakugo did some research of his own, says Aizawa. Ho-ho, Todoroki's move isn't bad at all, but his attacks were too straightforward. Compared to Midoriya, his condition is slowly falling apart. How are you gonna keep fooling around, says Katsuki. I'll kill you. What I want is an overwhelming victory. There's no meaning to beating a half-assed guy who doesn't want to use his full power. How can I prove myself if I defeat you so easily? Don't stand in front of me if you don't have the will to fight anymore. Why are you still standing there, you bastard? I, too, wanted to become a hero. I'm sorry, Bakugo. After the fight with Midoriya, it was during that, what should I really do? What I've done a right thing or not? It was during that moment that I forgot all about you. I'm totally confused right now. And he's just standing there as Bakugo's going in for the attack. Come on, don't give up, yells Midoriya from the stands. Then we see Todoroki's face change. That stupid brat. He's right. Since he was already standing in front of me, I shall fight with all my strength for victory. And then we see the flames coming out. And it looks like flames hitting explosion. He thinks back to his mom, Bomb Schneider. Then he used a massive firepower and was equipped with a dash and spin. That's what they call the human howitzer. Bakugo seems to be keeping the huge tornado we used during the fight with Midoriya. What is... The fire is extinguished. Huh? Says Bakugo. And we see Todoroki just lying in a pile of rubble. Huh? Hey, you, are you kidding with me? This. And then Bakugo collapses as well. Then we see Midnight walking over. Student Todoroki was off the arena. Therefore, Bakugo wins. And now the tournament comes to an end. The winner of this year's Class 1 Sports Festival is Class A's Bakugo. This is not the kind of victory he wanted. Number 43, end. That seemed very short. How short was that? Hold on, let me go back a page. 17 pages, same as normal. And honestly, the translation actually didn't turn out to be all that bad. I mean, there were a couple things here and there I had to sort of change when I said them to make it actual proper English. Now it looks like this one says it's Angel Fan Subs again. It has the Angel Fan Subs artwork and stuff at the beginning. So last one, I guess, was something different for some reason. Okay, keep moving through all this fan art. The King's Imagination. Alright, let me get a sip of water before we move into chapter 44. And if you're following along, page 1 for chapter 44 is like page 6 on manga here. Okay, now we see some fireworks going off. Now then, let's move on to the award ceremony. The hell's he's been raising hell like that since he came to, says, we see Jiro and Eijiro, and then it actually looks like Yaoyorozu chuckling in the background. And we see the what are they even called? The pedestals with Tokiyami in third, Todoroki in second, and then Katsuki chained up screaming in first. Mr. First Place just won't be restrained, huh? He's a demon, about ready to bite our heads off, says Tokiyami. And Katsuki still looks so pissed. Third place could have gone to Ida as well as Tokiyami, but due to home life circumstances he was forced to leave early, so please understand. It's a shame too, little Ida was all fired up about this, says Tsuyu. Uraraka, Midoriya, this is sudden, but I'm having them let me leave. My brother was cut down by a villain, he says. All might is to me, as ingenium is to Ida, though of course, please, be safe, man, thinks Izuku. Time to confer the medals. The one who'll present the medals this year is naturally none other than... It is me! Or no, it is I. And I am here with medals. Our hero, All Might. Talked over you, and we see Midnight clapping. This year's freshmen sure are lucky. They got to get observed by All Might. I'm talking about the class members being waifu, but really right now, waifu for me is either Midnight, because Midnight is so freaking adorable. Either Midnight or Mount Lady. I freaking love Mount Lady. Congratulations, Tokiyami, my boy. You're a tough customer. Your words are too kind. In order to crush that problem of unfavorable matchups, you can't keep relying on your quirk. If you train up your own strength, your own potential, your chances of taking it will increase in kind, he says, giving him a hug. As you wish, says, Tokiyami. Todoroki, my boy, congratulations, he says, putting the medal on him. You must have had your reasons for suppressing your left side during the final match, right? The fight with Midoriya triggered my confusion, and I lost grasp of what I should do. I have a feeling I understand why he's been weighing on your mind. I wanted to be a hero like you, but I thought if I tried to get over it all by myself, that would be wrong. There are still some things I need to come to terms with. Your expression is completely different from before, he says, hugging him and patting his back. I won't pry any deeper, but I know that now you can that you can come to a reckoning without a doubt. Okay, I want to bring up, I didn't notice, I guess because of the art or whatever, and maybe it was explained better if the English wasn't so broken, but I suppose when he had that flashback to his mom, he decided not to use his flame power in the end, and that's why he got blown back and demolished by Katsuki. If so, that makes a bit of sense. And that would make what they're saying now in the decent translation make sense. And lastly, Bakugo, my boy. My, this is too much. Your foreshadowing was exemplary, he says, taking off the mask. All Might, a number one like this ain't worth squat. Even if society acknowledges it, then if I don't, then it's trash. That's some face. Oh my gosh, his reaction face. Well, you'll never stop being continuously appraised by society. That face, though. So there aren't many who'd form an absolute unchanging impression of you out there. So take this and bear it. Bear it as a wound, so that you shall not forget. I told you I don't need it. Now, he says, trying to put it on his face as he struggles and moves his head around. There it goes, and he just hangs it in his mouth. There you have it. This year it's these three. However, take heed, folks. There was a possibility for everyone in this arena to stand here. It's just as you saw with your very own eyes, ladies and gentlemen. They competed and boosted each other up. Everyone climbing to ever higher, advancing even further. The next generation of heroes will surely sprout from the seeds planted this day. And to that sentiment, I'll add one more thing. You write the words worthy rivals. Look back down on the page, and it's become friends. Everybody say it with me now, and great work! All Might, that was obviously a plus ultra moment. Oh, but I thought you'd appreciate a great work, since you all looked like you worked so hard. They were words to set one's teeth on edge, but we couldn't help but really feel it, that day after day. Since you've all earned a rest, tomorrow and the next day you have off, says Aizawa. I'll organize all the nominations from the pros and present them after the break. Be sure to get in some rest, even if your heart'll be pounding. The setting that hems us all in, and we notice that Ida's not there, would soon begin to show some gradual changes. And then Ida runs into the hospital room. Brother! Damn it, Tenya, be quiet, and put on your mask. They lifted his anesthetic earlier, and he's awake, but still groggy. If the operation had started 2 minutes later, we would have been too late. Tenya, Mom, he says. You're such a brilliant little brother. You've looked up to me so much, and yet, I'm sorry, Tenya. Your big bro's gone and lost. The next day, at the Todoroki abode. Huh? The hospital? Eldest sister Fuyumi. Hello, Fuyumi. Cute. What's this all of a sudden? Are you sure it's okay if you don't tell Dad, Shoto? Yep, he says. Why have you decided to go meet Mom now, after so long? Shoto sometimes looks hideous to me, he thinks back. It was my very existence that drove her to the breaking point, so I didn't go see her. Translator's note, her name means winter. Yo, Fuyumi's cute though. Well, like in her, possible new waifu. Mom is definitely still being kept caged up, by me, by Dad. So in order to use this body, and give it my all, to once again aim to be a hero, I need to meet her again, and talk about so many things. So is she, that looks like a hospital, is she in a mental ward for burning him, I think they said before? I didn't quite remember, I'm pretty sure. That's what I was thinking. At that very moment on the sidewalk. Let's see, for lunch today, something cheap. Why not some rice cakes? And we see Uraraka walking down the sidewalk. Huh? The door's not locked. And she walks in. Ochko! And her eyes pop out as her parents run to her. Hagya! Daddy? Mommy? Well, why are you here? Hi, sweetie. This is her mom. When we saw our daughter pushing so hard out there, we just had to come running. We came to throw you a nice get-together for your efforts. What? But what about work? Did you come by bullet train? What? You should have told me, she says as she starts tearing up. The Midoriya household. 7 times, it's unbelievable, right? Uh-huh. Since the cavalry battle, I fainted 7 times, and the last 2 times it was almost like severe dehydration. Seems like you had a rougher struggle than me, almost, says Izuku. I freaking love Izuku's mom. Right, by the way, I mean the quirk you told me suddenly appeared, and such a bone-breaky risky power at that. It must have been like a mutation or something. I've heard it's not unheard of in medical studies and yada yada. But first of all, yay, I'm so happy. And he's thinking back to what he told her and stuff. I'll keep cheering you on, but it's not exactly something that puts my mind at ease. Yeah, I know. From now on, I'm not going to treat wounds like these. He's thinking back to Recovery Girl. I've been worrying all the people watching over me. I need a method unto my own that won't ever be cause for worry for others. And we see back when Mineta and Ida and Uraraka were worried about him and stuff. That'll be the starting line where I'll finally be able to say, I have arrived. Want to watch the play-by-play? I've got it on Super HD, high definition. I'll watch later on my own. Casa Bakugo. Die, you bacteria fucks, die! Don't wake up at noon and start yelling, yells his mom from the other room as Bakugo is brushing his teeth. Everyone's got their own plus ultra. I freaking love Bakugo. Okay, those are really good chapters. Well, I love chapters like that, even with One Piece and stuff, where they're just hanging around on the ship or something. I love every once in a while just getting that chapter to calm down, relax, and just have a little bit of fun. I like that sort of chapter. And there was some important stuff in there as well, like Todoroki going to see his mom, which I really want to see more of, and Ida as well, and his brother talking to him. I'd like to know a little bit more about that. So a lot of cool stuff. And now chapter 45, the last one for this week. After 2 days, even the sheer exhaustion of the sports festival, the sports festival faded, and it was raining. After the festival, back to the everyday. "Hey, bro," says somebody on the train. "Midoriya of the heroics department." "Huh? You were great in the sports festival, and you were fairly close too," says this one dude on the train. "Ah. Top 8, right? You were so cool, man. You're actually pretty short, huh? You reminded me of the good old days for me. Oh yeah, I get what you mean, that desperation. Man, I'm already tired and it's only morning. What are you doing walking so leisurely?" says Ida coming up behind him. "We're late. Morning, Midoriya." "A raincoat, but boots." "Late, but we're 5 minutes early, aren't we? The baseline for students worthy of UA is starting the day's activities 10 minutes early." "Ah," says Izuku. "If you're worried about my brother, you needn't be." "I'm sorry for causing you unnecessary concern," says Ida. I really like Ida too. He's one of my favorite characters. I got mad people shouting out my name on the way to school. I got so embarrassed everybody was staring at me so intensely, says Hagakure. "Yeah, me too," says Eiichiro. "I got consoled with 'Don't mind' by friggin' elementary school kids," says Honto Sarah. "Don't mind?" "Don't mind," says Tsuyu. "We became the centers of attention for just one day. Dude, UA is really amazing." And then Aizawa walks in and everybody just sits at their desk quietly. "Good morning," says Tsuyu. "Aizawa-sensei, I'm happy to see you were able to remove your bandages." "The old lady got over dramatic with her treatment," says Aizawa. "But let's put that aside. Today's hero informatics period is a little special. Even under the best of circumstances, I already hate doing heroics-related law and stuff like that," thinks Eiichiro. "Special? Is it a quiz? Please God, no," thinks Kaminari. "It's time for you to formulate your code names, your hero names." Oh my god, yes, now this is making my chest swell. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm actually excited for this as well. This is related to the draft nominations by pros I mentioned the other day. The nominations will truly start mattering only after you've gained some experience and your adaptable fighting abilities judged during your sophomore and senior years. In other words, the nominations you're getting this year are more akin to expressions of interest in your future potential. It's not rare that interest dries up by graduation, or is simply unilaterally dropped. Damn, grown-ups playing with our emotions, says Mineta. "So, I guess the nominations we received are like personal hurdles then," says Hagakure. "Yes, now the tally of nominations is as follows. Typically, the results are more balanced, but this year, all the attention leaned towards the two of you, and we see Todoroki with over 4,000, Bakugo with around 3,500, Tokiyami with 360, Ida with 300, Kaminari with 272, holy shit, Yaoyorozu with 108, I was expecting a lot more for Yaoyorozu, Kirishima with 68, I was expecting a lot more from him as well, didn't he get pretty far along? Uraraka at 20 and Seru at 14. Midoriya, I feel like Izuku should have had more, and hold on, I feel like he should have had more, and where is Mina's not up here either. Mina made it to the top 8, right? At least. So she did very well as well. Huh. Those are very interesting results. I was not expecting him to be like that. Damn, it's so clear it's practically black and white. Those pros have no discerning eye. Says Aoyama. Look through first and second place. Look though, first and second places are the reverse, says Eijiro. Seeing him all straight-jacketed on the winner stand must have scared him off, says Honda Zero. Pros ain't gonna be scared, says Bakugo, yelling. Just as expected, Todoroki, says Yaoyorozu. A lot of that's just gotta be because of my dad, he says. Wow, says Uraraka, shaking Ida. Oh my gosh. None, huh, says Mineta. I was afraid of that. Yeah, says Midoriya. Based on this, regardless of whether or not you received any nominations, I'll be having you all go get some so-called workplace experience, says Aizawa. You've all dipped a toe in the world of pros, unfortunately, but I think experiencing the activities of pros firsthand will prove to be more fruitful training than before. And because of that, we need hero names, huh, says Rikido. Things have gotten fun all of a sudden, says Uraraka. Of course, placeholder names are fine too, but something appropriate, because if not, it'll be hell from there. The names you pick now when we see Midnight. Yes, Midnight. Smexy, smexy. The names you come to be known by, the names you pick now, the names you come to be known by the world as now. In many cases, they stay that way after becoming pros. Hello, Midnight, they said. Well, she is correct. I'll be having Miss Midnight evaluate your naming sense, since I definitely can't. The way your futures end up will approach the image projected by the names you chose. It's all down to that old phrase, names and natures often agree. For example, All Might. A name, huh, thinks Izuku. 15 minutes later. Alright, it's almost time. I'm so ready for everybody's names. For those who are ready to present their names for the class. What is he going to do, like a styled presentation, they think? Kid's got some balls. And we see Aoyama walking up. The name of the sparkling hero. I cannot stop twinkling. That's a whole sentence, they all yell. If you take out the I and abbreviate it to just a can't, it'll be easier to say, says Midnight. Would you pick either English or French already? Right to, mademoiselle. What even is that? Right, hey, I'm next. Call me Alien Queen, heroine of Ridley, Alien Queen. Of course, referring to Ogidi, tapping any number from history. Okay. 2, you're aiming for the image of the super acidic blood thing? Quit while you're ahead. And, she's, of course, referencing the actual Alien Queen from the Alien movie series. You idiot. Due to the first one's being super weird, the mood's totally changed. We're like doing a comedy routine or something with those names. Is it okay if I go next? Ribbit, sue you. I've known since elementary school what name I'd be. Froppy. That is the cutest freaking thing in the world. Froppy, the heroine who kicks off the rainy season. Oh wow, that's adorable. It's got a great, nice, friendly feel. Use her well-liked model as a guide for your own names, okay? Nice going, Froppy. Thanks to you, the mood's changed. And the sound effects are Froppy, Froppy. Now for mine, says Eijiro. Red Riot. The hero of hard vitality, Red Riot. Crimson Riot, or the translator's note, Crimson Riot chose kanji pronunciations up to the approximation English word riot, to which Kirishima added his own kanji to be read as red. Among the kanji in Red Riot include those for wrath and, of course, man. Okay. Red Riot, that's out of perfect respect for that man among other heroes, Crimson Riot. Yeah, it is. He's retro, but the kind of image that I'm aiming for is just like Crimson. Fufu. You know, since you'll be carrying the name of someone you look up to, you're going to be hit with the corresponding amount of pressure. Don't worry, I'm prepared for it. Man, Kirishima's really cool, says Izuku. Before I met All Might, I thought up a million names resembling his, grinning all the while. But now that he's entrusted me with his power, now that he's looking over me, I'm all too aware of the profound difference in the level between us, and I couldn't possibly take on any of these names. All of these freaking translator's notes. Man, I haven't thought of anything yet name-wise, says Kaminari. Then let me give you a name, Jamming Way. And of course, way is what Kaminari sputters when he's in the brain-fried mode. Okay? Oh, you mean like a play on the guy who did Farewell to Arms and stuff? Hemingway? Right, that's so intellectual. That's mad cool, yo. Hemingway. No way, she started like, Jiro turns and starts laughing. I came on too strong too. Herk. And soon, he's just gonna be called away. Jiro, you quit messing around. The hearing hero, earphone jack. Tentacle. Mazo just calls himself Tentacle. And then Cellophane. Okay, yeah, might as well. Cellophane is a pretty accurate name for Hanto Sarah. Tailman? Martial arts hero Tailman says Mashirao. I think that was his name at least. Then damn it, took my name style. The sweet taste hero Sugar Man, says Rikido. Pinky, yells Mina. Charge Zuma. Charge and Inazuma as in bolts of lightning and the stun gun hero Charge Zuma. Invisible Girl. Stealth hero Invisible Girls. Alright, kids. Excellent. Keep them coming. Let's go. Okay, Pinky works, but I kind of like the Alien Queen. I shan't bring any shame to the name. The heroine of all creation, Creati. Creative. Shoto. What? Just your name? Are you sure? Yup. Tsukuyomi. The god of the night. Grape Juice. The hero who gives a pluck. Grape Juice. Oh my god, Mineta. The hero who gives a pluck. Grape Juice. I love that. Alright. Meet and greet hero Anima says, I forget his name. Koda? Yeah, Koda. The king of Explodo kills, says Bakugo. I think you'd be better off retiring that one. What? Why? What about Blasting Explode? Blasting Explode would be perfect. Right, as for mine, says Urarake, here's what I came up with. Uravity. Oh, snappy, sleek, classy. That went smoother than I thought it would. All that's left is Bakugo's revision and Ida plus Midoriya. Tenya. Yesterday, I was wrestling with whether I should tell you, but I have absolutely no feeling in my legs. No, it can't be. This is probably the end for the hero Ingenium. No, you can't. You have so many more people to guide, brother. I can't stand it. I can't stand the either. That's why you'd be best to take it. Or I can't stand the idea either. I thought he was trying to say something, got cut off. The idea either. That's why you'd be best to take it. This name, could you take it up for me? No, I can't yet. You're just going with your actual name too, huh? And he just wrote Tenya. This is all that's left, says Izuku looking at his board. What? Are you sure you're going with that, Midoriya? Yeah, up until now I didn't like it at all. But a certain somebody changed the meaning of the word for me and blew my world wide open. I was so happy. I'm no longer the Deku you equated with a worthless guppy. Now I'm the Deku whose vibe is never giving up. This will be my hero name. Yo, and of course I saw it coming, but I freaking love that, Deku. Faculty room. Oh look, a new nominations just came through for the freshmen. Just one. One for Midoriya. Whoa, seriously, who is it? And of course this is Sementos and All Might talking. But this is... Whose nomination has All Might so flabbergasted? Baron of Explodo Kills. Again, that won't fly, says Midnight. That was a really good chapter. I love seeing everybody's name, and I love Midnight. Midnight is so cute. Midnight might be new waifu, so sorry Yaoyorozu, but Midnight's adorable. Yeah, I guess that's all I've got. So, thank you guys for watching this week's read-through video. This was a really good set of 4 chapters. I really, really had a lot of fun this week. So, thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of these 4 chapters and what you thought of my thoughts of them. 46, 47, 48, and 49 will be next week. And that's it. So, like, comment what you thought of my thoughts too. Subscribe for more Boku no Hero Academia. 1 read-through every week until we catch up, and a bunch more, and we'll be starting another read-through whenever we finish this one. Follow on Twitter if you want, and I'll try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. That is it. So thank you one last time for watching, and I'll see you all next time.